Hello and welcome, friends. My name is Frenzy here, and we are back once again for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Episode 2. Yeah, so picking up directly where we left off, let's go ahead and just jump right into the action.
Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
All right, let's get out of here. We're the last ones aboard. This is the last escape pod, and your only hope for survival. Yeah, let's use it. That was a little strange.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
That was a strange dream indeed.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. But try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Taris. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
How convenient. I don't know, I'm very curious. The Sith...
Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Alright. Why is it so important that we find this Bastila?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Taris. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Okay. Why is she so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course, there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
How do you even know she's alive, Karth? Come on. Basic questions.
I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
Good assumption. Alright, what next?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Basila's gonna escape Taris, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
That is for sure. Alright, so where do we start looking?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Basila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
True that, true that.
I'll tell you
What do you know about Malik and the Sith?
everything I know about Malik is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malik became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malik's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malik and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
Used to be a Jedi?
Malik and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Basila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malik just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
We'll find a way to stop the Sith.
Well, I hope you're right. But the Republic hasn't been able to stop them so far, even with the support of the Jedi Council. I think Basila may be the galaxy's last hope.
Well, dang. I guess we better find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Basila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Sir, yes, sir. All right. It's cool. It's got some cool information, some backstory there. So we are pitted in this galactic war of sorts here with Carth Onasi. We're going to go out and adventure on the planet of Taris. Yes, we want to take Carth with us. He's already with us. Fantastic.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Jerk Sith.
Oh!
Dang, dude.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Hey, you don't know that. But accurate, nonetheless. Alright, let's do this. Yeah! Ooh, level up. No problem, man, no problem. Are they gonna come searching for this patrol that we just killed? Alrighty then. Backpack. Okay, that's useful. Let's go and explore, I guess. See if I can find some goodies. Breaking down the door. Hello.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I was just investigating.
That's no
ma'am.
excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help, you know?
Well, I suppose you seem like an
Sweet.
all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could talk to him for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
All right.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get that little jerk. We'll get him for you, madam. No worries. Ooh, a bag.
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikichut.
Oh.
Kachi chu ita
Look up
dundonga.
there. My name is Fritzy Price.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez.
What's so great about these energy shields?
Shi gratu loda. Pograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun. Ita patisa batuta.
Sounds pretty handy.
Miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come
Tong
from?
haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandona chuchu. Ta kumjus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolpa bank waleo ganda naru. Shi gratu loda. Pograshi onion kompa chintono muchuba. Loda nita kun. Dolpa da bongwale gandona gugu chuchut. Gavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai.
Sounds good news for me, melee guy.
Awaga bo.
Alright, I've heard enough.
Kachikun ida to.
I don't really care about your energy shields because they're probably going to be super expensive. Yeah. But maybe I can sell some things. Don't need this. There's some of these blasters. I'll keep that for now, I guess. Actually,
Uh-huh.
what? Bingo!
It's open.
What?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm just here to steal some of your things. No cause for alarm. Let me just explore a little bit here before we move along.
What? On it. It's open.
Bingo.
What?
Just trying to grab a few items before we head out here. Get into the thick of it.
Ready.
There are a lot of locked doors here.
On it. It's open.
Yes?
Sweet. Hey, the more you can get, the better. I say, at least. And that's our apartments, obviously, with all the dead bodies here. Where is the exit? There it is. Alright, let's head up to the upper city. Oh, that's right, I leveled up. Sweet. Forgot about that. Persuade, yes, obviously. And treat injury. Cannot use improved. I've got my melee improved already. What else can I get here? Dueling. Focuses on single one-handed battle weapons. No. I'm using dual. Alright, so we have a few choices here. I'm thinking right now I'm going to do conditioning because I really want to get my ability to have saving throws up so I can kind of hopefully have some more dodge things going. Let's go ahead and accept that and head out into the world. According to my journal request, search for Bastila, Dia's bounty, yes. Should begin by investigating the Undercity. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna get to the Undercity. Oh, something's bothering Karth, huh? Alright, what's up, Karth?
Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet.
Wow.
The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
It's like your fault, Karth. Like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Them? The people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alright, fair enough. Let's see if we can find a way to get to the underworld where apparently some of these pods are crashing and perhaps we'll find Bastila. Oh.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
Whoa, you're from the military base?
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force.
Nice to meet you, Sarna.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. They can make this job pretty lonely.
Ah, you're just doing your job. Can't hold that against you.
Save the sympathetic best friend
Aw.
act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along.
Dang. Let's try this
Back again? Didn't I make myself clear enough? The senior...
Sorry, I'm not trying to judge you.
It's okay. I might have overreacted a bit. But can you blame me? Everywhere I look, I see one of you Taresians glaring at me with hate in your eyes.
Hey, you're just doing your job.
That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
A pretty positive attitude.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
Gotta blow some steam off once in a while, right?
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sure, I'll
Don't
be
be
there.
late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Oh. I might swing by then.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Okay. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
Dude.
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two Fingers.
Dang, dude. That guy is terrible. Dropped his gun and everything. Alright, well that's interesting. But let's go head out to this party. See if maybe we can get some stuff done there. We'll see what happens, I guess. I believe this was the way out, if I'm not mistaken here. Yes. Woohoo! Alright. See if we can find our way. We have to go to some other apartments, I think. Man, I'm nervous for these Sith, but they don't seem to care that I'm carrying two swords around everywhere. That's good, I guess. Let's go this way. Medical facility. No. What's all this about over here?
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
God, boy.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second.
Heck no!
Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Oh. You better leave this guy alone, or you're gonna have to deal with me. Oh. Throw down. Let's do this. Yeah, ooh, like that point.
You asked for this!
Oh, I missed.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
That's true. Maybe I can help
You
you.
already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Yeah, man, take him.
You're giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Hey, no worries. Ooh, more light side points. So you can see here, and I'm probably going to call it an episode here, but with our little encounter. But, really, it's this is what this game kind of is about, too, is you can go light side or you can go dark side, and it presents a lot of different options for you going forward and can change the story quite a bit. And that's really the beauty of this game. And I'm a sucker. I have to help people out, man. I would feel terrible if I, like, just let this guy die or get hurt or anything like that. So I'm willing to part with the 100 credits because that's really not that much, I think, in the long term. So we got some light side points. We accomplished some things. We did some good stuff. We're starting to find our way. We need to get to the Undercity, I think is what it is. And hopefully with this new Sith party coming up, we'll go ahead and we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy, go ahead and tap that like button. Really appreciate it when you guys do that. And also subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more, if you want to see some KSP stuff or just any of the things I do, go ahead and subscribe. Tell your friends, share the video. Let's get this community up and going. Keep it going forward. And finally, if you have comments, suggestions, anything you'd like to see me do, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. And last but not least, I will see you next time.